rewinding in DigitalSmiths history, we knew that analyzing video and developing a set of time-based metadata was going to create a lot of value for content owners. And you can do it by hand, which is totally non-scalable, or you can do it by some sort of automation with computer vision. And so Matt Berry, my co-founder and CTO, put together a team that we call DigitalSmiths Labs. And it's a team of computer vision scientists out of places like NASA, the FBI, academia, Fortune 500 companies. And they were all specialists at things like facial analysis, materials analysis, scene segmentation. And we brought those technologies together to form an automated way to index and analyze premium video content and develop a time-based set of data.
Okay, so kind of give me a scenario. There's a video of Times Square, and what would you guys see, and what would the metadata be?
Sure. So since we focus exclusively on Tier 1 content, so TV, news, sports, and film, if we took a TV show like Friends or a film like Harry Potter, we would run that through the system. We'd segment it up into groups and scenes, essentially, and then we would go through and identify every face. And initially, the faces are unknown. Just like if I met you, I wouldn't know your name. And then the faces get identified and said that, you know, this is Elaine or in Seinfeld, and you know, this is so-and-so, and this is Harry Potter, and etc. So we'd put faces to names, and then we would, from that point forward, be able to automatically recognize those faces in future assets.
I see. What about sunsets or trees? Or
Sure. So we do scene analysis, and we can group things into scenes like beach scenes and mountain and forest and urban settings, indoor, outdoor. So we can get a really accurate global sense of where a scene takes place.
So what's the value of this to either publishers and consumers, let's say?
I think there's a lot of different ways that the value comes in. One is in just simply being able to find what you're looking for. Very straightforward search. Search itself, though, is a complex algorithm to be able to search a time-based set of multiple sets of data. It's an algorithm we've developed and also one that we have IP around. But I think even greater value comes in around helping get you to the data you want or target the data that you're looking for in a more meaningful way. So it could be targeted advertising. It could be a programming guide, like instead of looking at TV Guide channel and having it sort of pre-programmed, maybe the TV Guide channel is your TV Guide channel, and it's customized according to what you like to watch and all the information we have in our database that powers selections for you.
And who are you guys working with? Can you talk about some of your customers?
Sure. We work with TV studios like Warner Brothers. We have the Warner Television group, places like the WB.com or Kids WB. We also work with a lot of the Telepictures properties, which are programs like Ellen DeGeneres, Tyra Banks, Extra TV, Essence Magazine, TMZ. So we help them with their broadband strategy and increasingly ways of distributing and monetizing that content.
Yeah, not to be overly wonkish, but so you guys have all this metadata of people's names, and that gets dumped into a search engine that a publisher has, or where does all that stuff go?
Sure. So all of the metadata sits inside of our product, VideoSense, and within that, MetaFrame. And so MetaFrame is a time-based set of data, like we've talked about. But what happens from there is we make that data available for set-top box manufacturers, search engines on the web, anybody that could make use of that data to help build a content owner's audience. So we can inject it into search engines or other places that would be relevant.
Awesome. And then tell us about your business model and how you make money with all this.
Sure. We try to align ourselves with a content owner's monetization. So in other words, if they're making money, that's when we want to all mutually profit. So rather than have some sort of platform type fees where we have to get paid regardless, we try to align ourselves and say if they're making money off of advertising or off of subscriptions or amount of content viewed, we'd like to say that the more content viewed, then the more that DigitalSmiths would get paid and the more that the content owner is getting paid. So we're all mutually benefiting, or we're not making any money. And it's worked out really well. I think it's been a good model to win business, and it's been a really good model to genuinely show that we want to be a partner with them.